Audio Jungle.
You know, I'm a man of great morals and I'm a man of great principles. I never read it on nobody. And that's when I could look in the mirror and look at myself and say, you know what?
Audio
Kevin,
Jungle.
I fuck with you. Growing up in New Orleans is very poverty stricken. You know, that's what me and my grandmother lived there. I moved from New Orleans to another city like not even 30 minutes away called Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and that's where I grew up at. The streets was always outside my household. So I gravitated toward, I said this in other interviews prior to this one, I gravitated toward a lot of individuals that were doing the wrong things with the right intentions. I found a way to tell my story and tell the story of the individuals around me. You know what I'm saying? And people relate to it. You know, what I do is something called reality rap. I always see first. You know what I'm saying? Every problem ain't, you don't turn it into Afghanistan and all that. That don't make you tough.
Somebody asked me, Kevin, how you feel when people say all those bad things about you? You know, like when they call you pussy, and I said, man, I like when people call me that, bro. Because at one time, people used to call me the devil. They say I was a monster. But through the grace of the Most High God, God saved me from myself. He saved a lot of people in the process. Allah wait for it.
It's all a blessing. I know what I gotta do. All you gotta do is grind. But I was fortunate enough to come up under some individuals that were silent. You know, that taught me, you know, they imputed, you know, wisdom and knowledge in me and taught me one thing, you know, man, you a man of morals and principles. If you be a rat, you might as well let a nigga fuck you. You a rat. I always stood tall, win, lose, or make. My grandfather taught me that you not fighting to win. Every time you fight, make sure you die. You going in there to die. You going in there to get your point across. Because your children got to live up under your name. What kind of name you want for yourself? But I believe he gave me the game because I was soaking the game up. I like to look at the game, analyze the game, you know. And he saw that. He saw I was hungry for it, so he was feeding me the game, feeding me that knowledge. You know, that's what me, I'm a real seeker of knowledge. So he saw that. And when he got to feed me that game, I took off. You know, I took off. Now, I don't want the name of an individual that I let somebody trick me on my position with words. No, and I tell that to all my younger brothers also, you heard me, because I'm involved in a youth mentorship program where I mentor the young people. I just want them to know, you know, look at me as an example. Man, whenever somebody say something about you, you heard me, whether it's direct or indirect, don't entertain that. But don't let nobody trick you out your position, man. You know what I'm saying? Beef, I don't discuss. I don't discuss. Shit, be a man of understanding. You know, be a man of understanding. And understand that other people not gonna have the same understanding you have. And I impute that to my young brothers, man, stay out the way. Everybody that was significant and meant something to me, they're either dead or I'm gonna know them for the rest of my life, but will never see them again because I'm a 2-time convicted felon. I cannot go in a penal facility and visit anyone. Really. I can't even go see them. And my heart with them, bro. I love them to death, wish they was with me. But hey, what's meant to be, meant to be. And like I say, they on their journey, I'm on my journey. I love them. I carry them with me with everything I do. But that's why I move the way I move. When you see me, no entourage, big bro. I say most individuals that live in poverty-stricken situations, environments, they believe that exhibiting violence is how you handle situations, and that's not anymore.
What got you out of that?
Understanding.
Did it cause a reason?
A wise man of change. And my consequences always was harder and harsher. And I always asked God, like, man, why I always got to get the short end of the stick? You know what I'm saying? Why I always got to get the raw end of the deal? Well, but with great power comes great responsibility. So I had to be molded into what I am. That lifestyle led me to nothing. I lost everything. Yeah, see, in the glory days, it was great. Going in the club, turning up with the money, it was great. But the consequences behind those actions, I lost everything. All the friends that I love, they're either dead or they're doing life. I'll never see them again because I'm a convicted felon. I cannot go into any penal facility to visit anyone on visitation. You know, there's certain things that I get emotional about that I miss, not because of nobody else's actions, but because of my actions. Man. So mine go with me. Yeah, and if I have an altercation or anything, I want my children to see. This is how you deal with altercation. You know, a wise brother pulled me to the side and said, you gotta be somewhere, you gotta have a pistol. You don't need to be there.
Damn right.
You got too many strikes. What you wanna go to penitentiary for the rest of your life for somebody to say you real? No, man. Be loyal to yourself first. You know, and the people that get it, and those who don't. When the individual disrespect you, oh, it's game time. I punch him in his mouth. I ain't about no talk. That's not how you deal with a problem. When I detect that you not no intelligent person, by listening that you speak, I'ma stay out your way. I hate not having intelligent conversations. It's refreshing, not playing mental gymnastics and such, but when you can bounce ideas off, you know, two individuals can sit and bounce ideas with each other, and then, you know, man sharpen man is iron sharpen iron. So if I can't learn from you, why are we talking?
Right.
A wise brother told me, man, I accept failure when success is free.
There you go.
Why? Man, you don't have to be what people want you to be. You got your own brain. You hear me? If you knew the consequence behind the choice you made, would you still have made that choice? They penitentiary rules in effect. You know, when you getting off that bus, hitting that facility, they got people on their yard saying anything on their yard. Pay the negativity at all. Being a gangster is win, lose, or maybe, man, solid to the gristle. And it's emotional for me, bro. I get emotional about it because I got partners that's doing life right now, not because you caught them, not because you proved that they was guilty, but because people got on the stand and pointed the finger. You know, now this man, you done took this man from his family. Now this little girl, I had her since she was 2. She called me her daddy. I done had her since she was 2. My dog, Fred Grisby, he's doing life. He's never coming home. You hear me? They say they gonna let him do 10 and let him come home, but right now they talking about they ain't letting him come home. You know, but we know prayer changes all things. Negativity is a thief that steals happiness. And I'm not saying I'm on a new wave or nothing, but I've been really kind of just really sitting back and being reflective, and I've really been thankful for a lot that's been going on with me. I'll say this, if anyone is that beneficial in someone's life, once they leave out of the picture, why didn't everything stop?